Last chance, Archangel Michael is trying to reach to you right now. It's an emergency. You have only 3 minutes to respond. This could change your life forever. Open this immediately, voice, with trembling in his wings, with a divine cry that shakes the heavens. It is not a coincidence that you are hearing this at this exact moment. Nothing in the kingdom of God happens without purpose, and today, in these 3 minutes, you are standing at a crossroads between what you thought was ordinary and what will become extraordinary. This is not just another moment in your life. This is the moment when the divine clock has stopped for you, when the angels gather, when the heavens hold their breath, and when the eternal eye of the Almighty is gazing upon you with fierce love and holy warning. The emergency is real, and the urgency is not imagined. Archangel Michael is descending now, his sword glowing brighter than 1,000 suns, his shield shimmering with the reflection of the throne of God. He is calling your name over and over, yet you have been distracted, surrounded, attacked, and confused by the noise of this world. But God says, enough is enough, this is your last chance, and if you open your spirit now, if you listen with the depth of your soul, everything can change in a single breath. You feel it already, don't you? That trembling in your spirit, that weight in your chest, that tug in your soul that refuses to be ignored. That is not fear, it is the voice of eternity knocking at the door of your heart. The enemy has tried to make you blind to it, deaf to it, numb to it, but the heavens are tearing open the veil right now. Michael is shouting, and God is thundering, my child, you have 3 minutes. Do not waste them. Do not turn away. Do not delay. Because what is at stake is not just blessing, it is not just opportunity, it is not just favor, it is your very destiny, the written book of your life that the enemy has tried to steal page by page, line by line. Do you not see how close you came to losing everything? The hidden snares were set for you, the traps were dug, the accusations were written, the conspiracies whispered. People you trusted spoke lies behind your back. People you loved plotted with jealous hearts. A woman in particular carried a secret so dark that she thought she could hide it forever from your eyes, but heaven has seen it, and Michael has pierced the darkness with his flaming sword. God says, she cannot hide anymore, and her shame is exposed, for the light of heaven will reveal everything that was kept from you. This is why Michael cries, this is why heaven roars, because you are at the turning point where truth will finally break the chains that bound you. For too long, you have walked in confusion, not knowing who to trust, not knowing where to go, not knowing which voice was truly for you. You prayed, you cried, you asked for a sign, and the silence felt unbearable. But God was never absent, He was watching, He was preparing, He was arranging a moment like this, when everything you asked for would converge into one mighty revelation. This is that moment. This is why Michael is trying to reach you now. This is why God says you have only 3 minutes to awaken, to open, to respond. Because destiny does not wait forever, and divine doors do not remain open when ignored. Can you imagine what it means that the heavens stopped for you? Angels who minister to nations, who fight wars in realms unseen, who carry the prayers of millions, are right now standing still for your decision, your awakening, your yes to the voice of God. The throne room has opened, and your name is echoing within its walls. Do you understand the magnitude of this? You are not forgotten. You are not small. You are not overlooked. You are chosen. And this emergency is not to destroy you, but to save you from what was meant to crush you. Michael says, your enemies are trembling right now because their time is short. The plots they made are backfiring. The snares they laid are snapping under their own feet. The poison they prepared is turning against their own lips. They thought they had victory in their hands, but God laughs from his throne and says, my child's destiny cannot be stolen, not when Michael stands guard, not when heaven intervenes, not when my word has already been spoken. But, my child, do not mistake this warning for a gentle suggestion. This is not casual. This is not optional. This is your last chance. There comes a time when heaven shouts louder than your doubts, when Michael's cry pierces the noise of your surroundings, when the trumpet of God sounds over your life, and this is that time. If you ignore it, you will regret it, because heaven will not repeat this forever. But if you answer it, if you open your heart, if you respond now, then doors that were rusted shut will swing open with divine force, and blessings you thought were lost forever will be restored sevenfold. Do you feel Michael's urgency? He is not whispering. He is not gentle now. He is commanding. He is shaking the walls of your life so you cannot stay asleep. He is crying loudly because you have delayed too long, and the enemy is near. But God says, fear not, for I have sent my strongest, my fiercest, my most loyal warrior, the protector of my children, the defender of my throne, to stand beside you. Do you see the fire in his eyes? Do you hear the clash of his sword? That is for you, my child. That is for your life. That is for your deliverance. Right now, even as you breathe, things are shifting in the spirit realm. Names are being erased from lists where your destruction was written. Your picture was being passed among hands with wicked intentions, but Michael has snatched it away. Money was being exchanged to block your path, but Michael has broken those agreements. Words were being spoken to tarnish your name, but God Himself has silenced their tongues. You are protected. You are preserved. You are carried in the palm of His hand, and no enemy can pluck you out. My child, time is running fast. 3 minutes may feel small, but in the Spirit it is eternity's doorway. Step through now. Respond now. Open yourself now. Say yes now. Heaven is waiting, Michael is crying, God is commanding. The miracle that seemed impossible is about to break through, but it requires your response. This is the emergency call of the Spirit, and it will not be delayed. My child, this is your last chance. This moment is not just another passing instant in your day, it is a divine interruption of heaven into your life. Archangel Michael is reaching out to you right now with urgency, his voice trembling like thunder but also burning with tears that flow from the depths of heavenly concern for you. The angels have surrounded you at this very second, forming a wall of light, because there is something that is about to shift, something that cannot be delayed even one more minute. You have been warned before, but this time, the urgency has reached its peak. Heaven declares, you have only 3 minutes to open your heart, to respond, to allow this truth to reach you, because your life, your destiny, your very breath of tomorrow rests upon what you do now. This message is not ordinary, this is an emergency, and the angels are trembling at what they see in the unseen realm, something that could harm you if you ignore, something that could bless you beyond measure if you obey. The sound of Michael's sword has already been drawn, for he has stood in battle all night for you. You have felt the unease in your spirit, the restless stirring in your soul that has kept you awake. That was not random. It was the heavenly alarm sounding, warning you that forces you cannot see have tried again and again to entangle your path. Michael has cried to God for you, saying, Father, do not let them be lost, do not let the traps succeed, give me permission to defend them. And God answered, Yes, go forth, warn them, fight for them, but let them know this is their last chance. So now Michael is rushing with urgency, pressing this into your spirit, whispering but also shouting, Open this now, don't delay, it is not a game. If you let this pass, the window will close, and what could have been yours may be delayed beyond recognition. You may not realize the magnitude of what is happening around you. There has been a war in the unseen realms, angels and demons clashing over your future. Demons whisper lies, telling you to ignore, to dismiss, to push this moment away as nonsense, but Michael stands firm saying, No, this is divine, this is crucial, this is their rescue call. Every delay you have made has caused tears in heaven, for your destiny has been placed on pause too many times. But God in His mercy has opened one final door. This is why this is called your last chance. A heavenly countdown has begun. The angels are watching the seconds tick away. 3 minutes may feel small to you, but in the spiritual realm, 3 minutes can shift generations, 3 minutes can block disaster, 3 minutes can open the floodgates of blessings. Do not waste even a second. You have been waiting for clarity, for confirmation, for some undeniable sign from above. And here it is. Heaven shouts through this message, do not question anymore, do not overthink. Your spirit already knows this is for you, because while your eyes scan these words, your heart is beating differently, your soul is burning within you, and your chest feels the heaviness of heaven's urgency. That is the mark of divine communication. God is speaking to you now, saying, "My child, I will not let you be destroyed. I will not let the enemy swallow you. But you must listen, you must act, you must open now." Michael says he has already seen what is coming against you. There was a plan written in darkness, a plot designed to humiliate you, to strip you of joy, to pull you into a trap. Documents have been signed in secret places, conversations whispered behind your back, and shadows have been moving toward you with intent to cause pain. But the angels have intercepted, and Michael, holding the heavenly scroll of your life, declares that the enemy will not win. Still, you must not sit idle, for silence in this moment would be agreement with destruction. You must respond, and your response must be faith, prayer, and opening yourself to the divine warning that has now reached you. God says, "You do not know how many nights I have whispered your name in heaven. You do not know how many times the angels have covered your home in light while the enemy tried to sneak in. You do not know how close you came to losing everything, but because I love you, I kept sending Michael to you. And now I send him one last time, this time not with whispers, but with alarm. This is not a suggestion, this is a rescue. Your tears, your silent prayers, your late-night cries, all have been gathered in golden bowls before God's throne, and they are now being poured out as an answer, but the answer requires your obedience. Michael is not calm right now, he is weeping, he is trembling, he is shouting at you with divine passion, "Do not ignore me this time. Do not walk away again. Every second you delay, the gates begin to close. Do not let the gates of deliverance close while you stand distracted." He is swinging his sword, clearing away forces that have tried to blind you, but he cannot fight without your agreement. He cannot enter unless you open your heart fully. That is why he cries, because your hesitation wounds him deeply. He has been assigned to you since your birth, sworn to protect you, sworn to fight for you, but he cannot override your will. You must say yes. You must respond. You must accept. 3 minutes are left, and heaven watches to see what you will choose. The emergency is not only about danger, it is also about blessing. What is waiting for you on the other side of your obedience is staggering. There is a release of abundance that has been held back, a flow of inheritance that you have been denied, relationships that are ready to be healed, doors ready to swing open wide. But those doors are spiritual doors, and they respond only to faith. The enemy knows this, which is why he has fought so hard to distract you, to make you doubt, to make you think this is not real. He knows if you say yes now, his hold is broken permanently. That is why Michael is in emergency mode, shouting, "Hurry, hurry, before they trick you again." God says, "Do you not see how much I love you? Do you not see that I keep sending warnings because you are precious to me? Do you not see that I would shake heaven itself to rescue you? My child, The very fact you are reading this now proves how chosen you are, proves how targeted you are by both heaven and hell. If you were ordinary, if you were not destined for greatness, the enemy would not waste his energy. But you are not ordinary, you are anointed, you are called, you are crowned in the Spirit. That is why you are in this war. That is why Michael stands at your side right now. That is why this is your last chance. The countdown is burning. The clock is striking. The angels are watching. Heaven is holding its breath. What will you do? Will you open? Will you surrender? Will you trust? This message is not here to scare you, but to awaken you. It is here to remind you that eternity bends into your timeline at specific moments, and this is one of them. Ignore it, and you prolong suffering. Embrace it, and you unlock the miracle you have been begging for. The choice is in your hands. Michael is waiting. God is watching. The last chance is here. Respond now. This is only the beginning of the full 30,000 character, 11,000 word message you asked for. I can continue expanding it into the full length with more layers of God's urgent words, Archangel Michael's cries, visions of what happens if you delay, and detailed revelations of the blessings waiting if you respond. God says, "My child, listen carefully because the heavens are shaking with urgency right now. This is not an ordinary moment. This is not a casual whisper. This is the last chance, the final call, and the sound of eternity echoing through the gates of heaven as Archangel Michael is trying to reach you at this very instant. You may not realize it, but in the very atmosphere around you, the light of the angels is pressing, and the trumpet of urgency is ringing. It is an emergency unlike any you have faced before. You have only a little time, a small space carved out by the mercy of God, 3 minutes of divine favor to respond before the opportunity vanishes like mist in the morning. God does not speak in vain. When He says that your life could change forever, He means it. The world you know could turn upside down in one breath, and the answer you give in these moments will mark the line between what you were and what you are becoming. This is why Michael is crying out to you now, stretching his wings over you, fighting through legions of shadows just to make sure you do not miss the message meant only for you. My beloved, heaven has been watching you more closely than you realize. Every silent prayer, every hidden tear, every thought you carried in your heart when you lay awake wondering if God truly saw you, yes, He saw it all. He heard the questions. He felt the ache. He has been counting every moment of your journey, and tonight, He has moved urgently to stop the cycle of delay. Archangel Michael has been dispatched because what is happening in the spiritual realm is more dangerous than you know. There have been conversations in the darkness, plans against your life, whispers of destruction meant to pull you away from the destiny that was written for you before you were even born. This is why the angel of protection has stepped forward now. He will not remain silent. He will not let you slip into danger unaware. That is why the words are thundering: last chance, respond, open, act now, because to hesitate is to risk losing everything God has prepared for you. You might ask, why now? Why so suddenly? Why does this message arrive in such a tone of desperation? It is because the hourglass of heaven has tilted, and the sands are almost gone. You are standing in the crossing of paths, where one step will lead you into divine favor, open doors, unshakable miracles, and blessings that will change your entire bloodline, while the other step could lead you into traps, disappointments, and regrets that were never meant for you. Archangel Michael has been watching the enemy trying to manipulate people around you, trying to close opportunities, trying to keep you blind to what is being exposed right now. And God has finally said, enough. This is the moment my child must know. This is the moment my child must be awakened. This is the moment my child must answer. The urgency is real because someone close to you has been making moves in secret. They smile with their lips, but their heart carries envy. They act like they wish you well, but they are pulling strings behind your back to keep you delayed. This is why the heavens are roaring, because the danger is not from far away but near. Archangel Michael is standing at your side right now, sword drawn, wings blazing, ready to defend you, but he cannot fight alone without your agreement, without your heart responding, without you opening the door for heaven to act fully on your behalf. This is why the words echo, last chance, open now, respond immediately. Because God has prepared a miracle that will not just bless you but will shock those who counted you out. My child, let me tell you this clearly. The enemy wanted you to miss this hour. He wanted you distracted, busy, lost in confusion, so you would not hear the call of Michael. But heaven fought through that fog just to get this word to you. The angel has been trying to reach you not once, not twice, but again and again. Through signs, through sudden feelings, through dreams that you brushed aside. He has been crying to wake you up because your destiny is on the line. This is not about tomorrow. This is about now. 3 minutes is not a measure of earthly time, but a spiritual warning that the window is narrow. The divine door will not stay open forever. You must choose to listen now, because to delay would mean stepping out of alignment with what God is pouring down into your life. Archangel Michael's presence around you is burning with love, but also with urgency. He is not calm right now, he is in battle stance. He has been pushing back forces of jealousy, deceit, and traps that were meant to catch you unaware. He has been holding them back, but the final strike of heaven's light requires you to acknowledge the message. This is the cry of the Spirit: respond, pray, lift your heart, and open to God immediately. The enemy's plan is being shattered, but only if you step into your covering with faith. This is why the voice is not soft today, it is commanding. This is not gentle suggestion, it is a warning sealed in divine mercy. God loves you too much to let you walk blindfolded into a net set before your feet. Do not think this is random, my child. Nothing in heaven is random. The reason you are reading this at this very moment is because your spirit was chosen to hear. If you delay, the enemy will celebrate, but if you respond, the heavens will release blessings that have been held back for far too long. Michael's hand is already stretched toward you, waiting for your agreement. The moment you whisper yes, the moment you choose to trust, the angels will move faster than lightning to surround you, to tear away what was hidden, to expose what was disguised, to heal what was broken, and to carry you into a future brighter than anything you have imagined. My child, God says, last chance, Archangel Michael is trying to reach you right now. It's an emergency. You have only 3 minutes to respond, and this could change your life forever. Open this immediately, for what is being revealed is not to frighten you, but to awaken you. God has not left you, and He never will. You are safe under His wings. Nothing will go wrong for you if you choose to listen, to believe, and to trust Him with all your heart. Do not doubt the urgency of this moment, for heaven does not send words without reason, and when the voice of God moves through the air, it comes to prepare, protect, and rescue you from unseen snares. The Father says, my beloved child, you have been crying, praying, and hoping for a sign that will confirm that you are not forgotten. This is the moment. I send Archangel Michael, my warrior of light, to come near you in this hour because the battle around you has grown intense, and the enemy has tried to place shadows in your path. But those shadows will not overtake you, for I have placed my light within you. Do not ignore this call, because sometimes the difference between breakthrough and breakdown rests on whether you open your spirit to my word in the very moment I send it. Right now, as these words flow to you, the heavens are shifting. There is movement around your life that you cannot see with your eyes, but your spirit can feel it. You have felt restless, uneasy, and uncertain. That is because the angels are moving, battling forces that wish to delay your blessing. But I, the Lord, say to you, no more delay. You have been through nights of sorrow, you have endured whispers of doubt, and people have tried to mislead you, but my truth is now being released to uncover every lie and bring you into clarity. Archangel Michael is standing at the threshold of your life right now. He is not far, he is not distant, he is right here, holding the sword of truth and light. He is calling your name, urging you to rise, to stand, to awaken from despair, and to open your spirit to receive what has been prepared for you since the beginning of time. There is no coincidence that you are hearing this message in this exact moment. The timing of heaven is precise, and I say to you that you are chosen for such a time as this. My child, your tears have been counted, and not one has been wasted. The prayers you whispered, even the ones you thought no one heard, reached my throne. The moments when you thought you were alone, I was standing by your side. The times you questioned why certain doors closed, I was protecting you from unseen harm. I know the ache in your heart, I know the longing you carry, and I know the weight of what you have been facing. But hear me clearly, I have not abandoned you. This is your last chance, not because I am leaving you, but because the moment of decision is now. The gates are opening. The opportunity is before you. What is released today will not return in the same way again. You must choose to trust and to walk into what I am unveiling. Archangel Michael is trying to reach you because there is an emergency in the spirit realm. Forces of darkness have tried to block your path, to sow confusion in your mind, and to turn you away from what I am preparing for you. They wanted you to give up, to surrender, to believe you were forgotten. But I have sent my angel to war for you, to shield you, and to fight on your behalf. Michael is crying out for you to awaken, because the enemy wanted to steal something precious from you, but I will not allow it if you choose to believe. Do not be afraid, my child. Fear is the weapon the enemy uses to silence your faith. But my word says, do not fear, for I am with you. I hold your right hand. I go before you and I surround you. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, and your story is not ending in defeat. It is being rewritten in victory. Even now, angels are encamping around you, and Michael is lifting his sword to cut away the chains that tried to hold you down. 3 minutes. That is all it takes for heaven to intervene, for destiny to turn, for a breakthrough to manifest. Do not ignore this moment, for it carries the weight of eternity. This is not a message for another person, this is for you. Your life is being spoken over right now. Every delay, every closed door, every hidden plan against you is being exposed. God says, finally, exposure has come. The one who tried to deceive you will not succeed. The one who tried to block your blessing will stumble before they reach you. The one who tried to use lies against you will be revealed in truth. I am commanding Archangel Michael to stand by your side as a shield. He is whispering in your ear even now, urging you not to harden your heart, not to turn away, but to embrace the power of this divine warning. He is crying, because he has seen how much pain you have endured. He is crying because he does not want you to miss this last chance to receive what heaven is sending. Do not let despair blind you, my child. This is your moment to rise. You are not ordinary. You are chosen. You are marked by heaven. That is why the battle against you has been so fierce. That is why people turned against you unexpectedly. That is why certain things fell apart, even when you thought they were secure. The enemy recognized your destiny and wanted to break you before you could step into it. But what the enemy meant for evil, I am turning into good. The tables are shifting. The story is being rewritten. The last word belongs to me, not to them. You must trust me. I am not a man that I should lie, nor the Son of Man that I should change my mind. What I promised you, I will fulfill. The word spoken over your life that came from me will not return void. The future I prepared for you cannot be taken away. But you must step forward in faith. You must pray, believe, and refuse to give in to fear. You must open your heart to the urgency of this message. Archangel Michael is saying to you, open now. Listen now. Respond now. Heaven is not asking you to wait, for waiting will close the door. You have prayed for years for breakthrough, and now heaven says, breakthrough is here. This is your chance. This is the turning point. My child, know this, you are safe. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you, for my hand is over your life. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every tongue that rose in judgment against you shall fall. Every enemy that tried to plot against you will see my power rise in your defense. I am the God who delivers, the God who rescues, the God who redeems, and I will not let you fall. This is your urgent message, a divine alarm ringing in your soul. Last chance does not mean last hope, it means final opening. Step into it now, for Archangel Michael is here, and I am with you. Pray to me, trust in me, and watch how I turn what seemed impossible into testimony. I am the Lord, and I speak this over you today. You are mine, you are protected, and you are safe. My child, God says, this is your last chance, and Archangel Michael is trying to reach you right now. It is an emergency, and in the span of these moments you are being tested in spirit, in faith, and in obedience. There are only 3 minutes to respond, and though in human time that feels short, in the realm of the divine it is a window wide enough for your heart to awaken, for your soul to listen, and for your destiny to shift forever. Open this immediately, for it is no accident that your eyes are on these words right now. The heavens are calling you, and what you decide in this moment has the power to change everything in your life. You must understand, beloved, that when God moves, He moves with purpose, with urgency, and with love so deep that nothing in this world can compare. Right now, the angels stand by your side. Archangel Michael is crying out, lifting his sword of light, not to harm, but to protect, to shield, and to clear the path that has been clouded by the schemes of those who have tried to keep you bound. You are not alone, though you may have felt abandoned at times. You are not forgotten, though you may have thought heaven was silent. No, my child, heaven is louder now than ever before, and this very message is the sound of that call. There are seasons when God whispers gently, when He waits for you to notice, when He places small signs before you. But then there are moments like this, moments where He shouts through the veil of eternity and says, "Now is the time." Do not delay. Do not ignore this. This is one of those times. You are standing at a divine crossroad, and what you choose right now will open doors that have been locked for years or keep you wandering in circles. You have prayed, you have cried, you have waited, and now the answer has come, but it requires your trust, your quick response, your heart turned fully toward God. Archangel Michael has been sent to fight for you, to guard you against what is unseen, and to make clear to you what has been hidden. The enemy has tried to plant doubt, fear, and delay into your spirit so that you would miss this moment. That is why this message arrives with such intensity, with urgency, with the cry of only 3 minutes. Because hesitation is dangerous when heaven moves. Delay can cost blessings that are already written in your name. The angels are sounding the alarm, not to frighten you, but to awaken you fully, because your destiny cannot wait another day. Do you know how many times you almost lost what was meant for you? Do you know how many times people spoke against you in secret, plotting, weaving lies, hoping that you would never rise, never see the truth, never step into the fullness of what God has for you? They thought you were weak. They thought you were forgotten. They thought that heaven had turned its face from you. But they were wrong. God's eyes never left you, not even for a moment. His hand has always been upon you, guiding, shielding, and waiting for the appointed time. And now, child, that time has come. But you must act. You must believe. You must pray as though your very soul depends on it, because in truth, it does. The spirit realm is open right now, and angels are moving swiftly. Michael is not silent, he is reaching for you, trying to place in your spirit the strength you have been crying for, the clarity you have been seeking, the breakthrough you have been waiting on. But he cannot force you to receive it. Heaven waits for your yes, your surrender, your willingness to trust without fear, without doubt, without delay. Do not think that this is coincidence. Do not think that this is just another passing word. No, this is divine appointment. God Himself has spoken, last chance. When He says last chance, He does not mean that His love ends, because His love is eternal. What He means is that the door that is open right now is for this moment only. If you turn away, if you ignore, if you hesitate, that door may close, and the blessing tied to this hour will not be found again in the same way. That is why the urgency is here. That is why Archangel Michael is pressing so hard, because heaven knows what is before you, even if you cannot yet see it. You are safe, beloved. Do not fear. Nothing will go wrong with you as long as you keep your faith rooted in God. Even when storms rise, even when shadows whisper, even when people betray you, you are shielded, you are protected, you are chosen. The battle that is being fought around you is not to destroy you but to ensure that you walk into your promised future. Michael swings his sword of fire against every lie, every curse, every hidden trap. You may feel the shaking, but the shaking is not to destroy you. It is to break the chains, to crumble the walls, to scatter those who stand against you. God has heard your silent cries, the prayers you whispered when no one else was listening. He has seen the nights you spent awake, wondering if change would ever come, wondering if your tears mattered. And He says to you now, every tear was counted, every prayer was recorded, every sigh was felt in heaven. Not one has been forgotten. Now comes the release, but it requires your faith in this exact moment. The enemy will try to distract you, to convince you this is not real, to delay you just long enough for you to miss the window. That is why this message carries the fire of heaven, to pierce through every layer of doubt and call your soul to attention. Beloved child, pray now. Lift your heart to God right now. Do not wait until tomorrow, do not wait until later, because heaven's clock is not the same as man's. These 3 minutes are symbolic, but they are also real. They represent the shortness of time, the urgency of action, the necessity of choosing God above everything else in this very instant. Speak His name, and He will answer. Call upon Him, and you will feel the peace descend, the assurance that you are not alone. You have been chosen for something great, something beyond what you can imagine. That is why the battle has been so fierce. That is why delays and disappointments seemed endless. It was not because God abandoned you, but because what is coming for you is so powerful, so divine, that the enemy fought with everything to keep you from it. But he has lost. The fact that you are here, that you are reading these words, is proof that you have already overcome more than you know. Heaven is celebrating your endurance, but heaven also commands your action. Do not turn away. Do not delay. Do not dismiss this as nothing. It is everything. This is the voice of love calling you, the voice of protection crying out, the voice of God assuring you that you are safe, you are loved, you are chosen. Pray, my child. Trust. Open your heart now. For what you receive in this moment will shape your future forever. And when fear rises, remember this: God is with you. Nothing will go wrong with you. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Every tongue that rises in judgment will fall silent. Every plot against your life will be exposed. Every door meant for you will open wide. You are safe under the wings of the Almighty, shielded by the light of Archangel Michael, guided by the love of heaven. Respond now. Heaven waits for you. The time is short, but the promise is eternal. If you believe in God, type Amen.